This video is the rehearsal video for my monologue, which is from the play Antony and Cleopatra by William Shakespeare, and the monologue that I'm doing is the monologue which is played by the character Ventidius. So basically I've gone through the whole script here and I've analysed pretty much every line, seeing exactly what it says, so I know exactly what I'm talking about through the whole piece. And I've also done iambic parameter, and throughout the whole piece it is 10 beats pretty much per line, apart from towards the end where there's 2 lines that aren't 10 beats. So I've written here which ones they are. You can't really see it, but it's the 4th line towards the bottom which says "then gain which darkens him," and then the very last line which is "should my performance perish." And basically I think what the writer Shakespeare was doing here is he was making sure that the audience and the actor knew that these 2 lines stood out. So I think the line "then gains which darkens him" is basically saying that he's gained more than he's actually achieved. And then the last line, "should my performance perish," he's basically saying that he won't do any more. So through my analysis on this here, I'm basically going to put up on screen right now a picture of the whole sheet so you know exactly what I've put. Alright, so something else that I've also done is I've written out the monologue, but I've done it in like a modern version that I'm going to read now. So it's for me it's more of an understanding of what exactly it is saying instead of analysing each line as well. Well, and the analysing has helped, but it's also helped to create a modern version which I'm going to perform now. And just before I do perform it, I'm just going to say I'm not going to make sure that I'm off script for this, because it isn't the version that I'm actually performing, so I am just going to read off the paper. I have done enough. A small place, too good, may make too much of a scene. Understand, Silius. It is better to leave something undone than to have too much fame while your superior is away. Caesar and Antony have won more through their offices than they have in person. Sosius, one of my placements in Syria, is a lieutenant. He has achieved a lot very quickly, but lost his support. A man who achieves more than his captain becomes his captain's enemy, and has great ambition, but his choices come with great loss, and in the end he gains nothing. I could do more to help Antony, but it would offend him, and as I won't do that, I am already doing him good. Right, so now I'm going to read the original version. I am going to read it just from the script instead of doing it off script, just because I want to make sure that I am getting the performance right before I do make sure that I'm off script, and I'm going to do an off script version in my next rehearsal video. And basically I just want to make sure that I am getting the emotion from it, the right emotion from it. Alright. I have done enough. A low place, note well, may make too great an act. For learn this, Ilias, better to leave undone, than by our deed acquire too high a fame when we serve him away. Caesar and Antony have won more in their office than person. Circius, one of my place in Syria, his lieutenant, for quick acclamation of renown, which he achieved by the minute, lost his favour. Who does eye the wars more than his captain can become his captain's captain, and ambition the soldier's virtue, rather than make choice of loss than gain which darkens him. I could do more to do Antidius good, but 'twould offend him, and in his offence should my performance perish.